Story Pirates Radio.
Well, hello, and welcome to Story Pirates Radio. We had a little switch up today, but if you're here, write in the chat. Now, Icy Spicy Pickle is saying the embed isn't on the website. Oh no! I gotta ask Katie about that one. I will definitely try to get the embedded video on the website. I hope you all can find us on YouTube regardless, because we are streaming live, honey. That's right. We are streaming live from the Wiltern Theater in Los Angeles as we get ready for our Story Pirates live show. It's tomorrow, and today we are doing what we call in the theater a tech rehearsal, which means that we are going to rehearse we're basically going to rehearse the whole show, and then we are going to, the Grimmiest kids are here. Yes, that's right, it's not Lee, it's Andrew, because Lee is downstairs running about in the theater, making sure everything is going just as planned, and, came on normally on the website. Okay, cool. Making sure everything goes as planned. Yelena's here. Oh my gosh! Jack, Benjamin, Matthew are here. Oh my gosh, people are here! I was scared that people wouldn't be here. I'm so happy. Okay, so like I said, we are in LA. Lee is downstairs, running about in the theater. I wish I could show you everything. Everyone is here. Oh my gosh, guess who just walked by? It's Peter! Peter, say hi!
Peter, say hi.
Oh my gosh, Peter! What are you doing up here?
I literally got lost. Somebody said there were snacks somewhere, and I didn't listen to where, so I just started walking around, and that was the last 2 hours of my life.
Peter, please stop rummaging through my bag. There's no snacks. I've already eaten everything.
Are you sure this isn't edible? What is this?
No, Peter!
That's lint. Yeah, that was lint.
How was it?
Minty.
I do like to keep my lint minty. Peter, what are you most excited about for the day?
I'm so excited that there's going to be amazing kids here, and that there's going to be story pirates and snacks and snacks and snacks. I'm very hungry, Andrew. I'm very hungry.
There is a table. Yeah. There is a table it was full of snacks. It looks empty, and I was pretty hungry too, Peter. What happened?
What? Give me your backpack.
No, Peter!
Too much backpack.
Peter just ate my backpack, y'all. Bye, Peter! Wow, this is what you get when you get a live Story Pirates radio show from the balcony of a theater. I have to be honest, Peter just ate everything in my backpack. So now the script is not, for the show is not present. I mean, I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to just make it work regardless. So today, we are going to be taking any of the questions that any of the listeners have. Jack, okay, I'm excited to get into roll call because people are writing in, and it's truly time. Also know that we might have I might be able to get some other people up here. Alex is here. Jamie is here. Maybe, who knows who else might be here. Everybody else is working pretty hard right now, so I'm not going to bother people. I'm just going to keep it cool, keep it chill up here. Of course, some things that I'm excited about for today are getting to rehearse with other Story Pirates. Get this, everyone. Story Pirates is based in, New York, but also Los Angeles. So that means that usually there's I get to just hang out with my New York Story Pirate friends. But today is an extremely special day because I get to hang out with my LA Story Pirate friends. And here's the thing, it's like we're all one family. It's kind of like being at a family reunion where you don't really know everyone, but you know they're part of the family. So that's been so cool for me. So any questions, comments, concerns you might have, let me know. I think it's time to jump into my favorite segment of the show where we get to hear from you all. It's time for Story Pirates Roll Call. Here we go. Cue the theme song. Write it in a comment. We read them all. After the weekend, now it's time for Story Pirates Roll Call. That's right. We're gonna get into it. We are gonna get into Story Pirates Roll Call. Let's see who is in the chat with me. We can do it all with Story Pirates Roll Call. We've got some comments that were from earlier from for Lee. Let's read those. We've got Poppy from Culver City, currently starring as the Cat in the Hat in Seussical the Musical. Let's see what Poppy has to say. Poppy says, "Hi Lee, can't wait to see you and Peter and Alex and Andrew and everyone at the Los Angeles Story Pirate Show. Today is Seussical dress rehearsal as our first show is Thursday. So excited. Can you please play Cheese Quest?" Poppy, we are both truly creatures of the theater. We are teching our show. You are teching your show. Oh, we've got some fuzz in the background. Y'all, you're going to be hearing some crazy things throughout this show. Oh! Alex and Jamie just got into the theater. Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. Okay, we have Poppy. I'm so excited for you. First of all, know that this show will be absolutely unhinged and chaotic right now, so just deal with it. Okay, Poppy, I love you. We've got the Grimmiest kids writing in saying, "Morning Lee, puzzle and story pirates again this morning. This week in homeschool, worked on equation poems inspired from a book filled with them. Old Grimmiest kids wrote the following: overdrew library books plus not finished equals trouble. Couldn't agree more. Y'all return your library books. Let the other children read them." The Grimmiest kids say they are super addictive to make. We made one for each of our family last night at supper. Story Pirates Radio. Can you make any up? Okay, of course we can make one up. Let me try to get it. This week, homeschool work on equation poems inspired by the book filled with them. Okay, ready? Story Pirates plus a table full of snacks equals Peter stuffing his face from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. That's mine. If you'd like to give it a toot. We've got Forever Goth Harrison. Ooh, saying, "Morning, Lee and Brandon. Early this morning, I asked Alexa to play Forever Ago, and she replied, 'Sorry, I don't have Forever Goth Harrison. LOL. Arjun the Mystical.' Arjun is Forever Goth Harrison. I am obsessed with that name. Sometimes Alexa has jokes, and today is one of those days." We have got Emmeline from Victoria, BC, saying, "Hi Lee, would you rather eat a mouse or eat a wolf? The whole animal. And when you eat the moose, eat a moose or a wolf. And when you eat the moose, you have to eat the antlers." Oh! Well, I am a vegetarian, so I don't want to eat either, but I would eat the wolf. I don't want to eat the antlers. That seems really hard. That seems way too hard. But I love that question. We've got Ruby controlled by her cat in the chat. Ruby is on here saying, "Hello, today I am going to my friend's birthday party. Tomorrow I will go play with my friend on their Nintendo Switch. Ooh. I will bring my Switch with my phone on the play date." Ruby controlled by her cat. That sounds like an incredible play date. I love a Nintendo Switch. We've got Jack. We've got Benjamin. And we've got Matthew in the chat saying, "We got the ISP story in." That must mean something to... That must be a thing between you and Lee, because I'm not sure what that means, but I love the idea of a story about icy, spicy pickle. And if that is what is in the works, good Lord, I'm excited to read that. That is all I have to say. Jack, Benjamin, and Matthew sending you all the love from LA. That's right. I am recording. I am broadcasting live from the Wiltern Theater in Los Angeles. I'm literally tucked away in the balcony, which is like the part of the theater that is high up. I was like, "Ooh, where do you think I should be?" And he was like, "What if you just camp out in the balcony?" And I was like, "Great, yeah." Something else I'm excited about, everyone, is that I made a bunch of videos for the Story Pirates tour, the show, and like videos from basically like videos to go in the background of all the songs. I also animated a dragon for The Wizard Who Could Just Go Poof. And this theater, y'all, is so big. I am so excited to see the videos get to be projected onto this giant screen at the theater. And we'll be performing live in front of the videos. It's very cool. I'm very proud of the work that I've done. And I just can't wait to see it all. You know, a lesson for everyone, if you want to hear a lesson, it's good to appreciate, you don't want to, sometimes I don't celebrate the work that I do enough, and I can be very critical of the work that I do. Is anybody else here like this? Write in if you're like this, where like you maybe will do a drawing or you'll write a story and you kind of are judging it in your mind. You're like, oh, it's not as good as it could be, blah, blah, blah. Well, I do that all the time, but a lesson that I'm learning is, yes, everything can always get better, but give yourself credit for the work that you're doing. And that's how I'm feeling today. Enough about me and my feelings. The Grimmiest kids say, Andrew, yay! Yelena says, hi, Andrew, I'm here. Hi, Yelena. The Grimmiest kid says, oh man, wish we could see it too. Smiles all around. East Coast listeners say, hi, Peter, we hope you find snacks. Well, listen, I hope he does too, because I just lost my whole backpack and it's in Peter's belly. Here's the thing. If Peter wants to find a snack, Peter will find a snack. I have no doubt about that. None whatsoever. We have Jack, Benjamin, and Matthew. Our ISP story is called Pickle Kick, the story of ISP. Oh my gosh. Is it the origin story? Did you submit it on the website? Because did you submit it to the Story Pirates through the form? Because that means I can read it. I have to read it. I'm so excited. Jane and Bryn are here. Oh, Jane and Bryn say, hey, Andrew, usually you're our brunch date, but today you're our lunch date. Break a leg today. Happy to be your lunch date. I love it. I love picturing us as brunch dates every Sunday. That is so true. That is what we are. All of the Story Pirate Radio listeners are my Sunday brunch dates in Brooklyn, New York, and it's so fun. But today, hey, we love a lunch date. Who else is here in the chat? We've got Story Pirate listeners want to know, did you guys bring the tidal wave to sleep in overnights when you are traveling for the show? Great question. We travel, so because it's usually me and Alex and Jamie and Eric, Eric leaves the tidal wave and we take other forms of transit. But because Lee and Peter and Megan are here today, they are riding in the tidal wave. I'm pretty sure, because I know they're not in our hotel. So I think they're in the tidal wave. Maybe there'll be an after party in the tidal wave that I could get invited to finally. But I don't know. Get me an invite. I haven't been on the tidal wave in way too long. Ever since I started SPTV, they said, Andrew, you're docked in Brooklyn. Get off the ship and try to start something new here. So, all right, fine. Great question. Yelena says, hi, Andrew and friends. Oscar and I have been so excited all day because our mom, and pop are on a train to visit us, and they're almost here. Yelena, I'm so excited for you. Give your mom, and pop a big hug for me, because we're close. Yelena, you're gonna have the best time ever. Everyone, stop, hold it. You know how a second ago we heard from Peter and I said that Lee was somewhere running about? Lee is walking toward me right now, and I think he is gonna say hello!
Andrew, I made it.
Lee, what's wrong?
Andrew, I've been getting ready for the show. Putting on a live show is the craziest thing one can do with one's life. And here we are at the Wiltern Theater. It's beautiful. I'm sure you've already described it.
I have. I told him I was in the balcony. I told him you were running all about. You're sweating bullets.
I'm sweating. Anytime I move more than a few feet, I start sweating.
Why is that?
I think it's just my physiology.
Okay, that's how you always are.
That's how I always am. It's my body, and that's okay. You know, sweating is a natural thing. You should actually, if you're not sweating, it's a problem.
It's a problem. You know, you've come at a good time because Story Pirate Radio listeners wanted to know, did you guys bring the tidal wave ship to sleep in overnight when you're traveling for the show? I told them because it's usually me, Alex, Jamie, Eric that are doing it. We have our other forms of traveling, but because Megan, Peter, and Lee are here, I thought maybe you were on the tidal wave. I told them, I haven't gotten an invite to the after party on the tidal wave, so I don't know what's going on.
So the tidal wave, as you know, right now is drilling beneath the crust of the Earth's surface and is trying to reach the center of the Earth to fix the tubes from Nether Nebosha. I'm sure you remember that backstory.
Obviously.
And so whenever I leave the tidal wave, it is to sneak out at night. I have to, so this time I wake up in the middle of the night, I put a sign on my door that says, having a good sleep, check in later, and I put that on Peter and Megan's door as well, and Eric's door, and we jumped on a bunch of seagulls. We had a whole bunch of seagulls pick us up, and we flew here to Los Angeles and drop us off. And that's, and then when the show's over, we'll jump back on the seagulls and we'll head back to the tidal wave.
You'll do the same thing just backwards. That's amazing. I know you have been wondering about this, Lee, and I want to give you I just want to make you excited because the ISP story has been submitted.
This is crazy, though. Well, I want to see ISP story, but also, Story Pirates Radio listeners, there is another special guest that's here.
Oh my gosh.
Belinda, the bird, famous pop star bird, is here. I have to go continue tucking the show, but I want to turn it over to Belinda the bird. Story Pirates Radio listeners will remember Belinda showing up to create some great songs. Belinda, take it away.
Oh my gosh, she just flew by the microphone. Belinda, it's been so long.
I know. I heard you were in Los Angeles, the city of stars, city of stars. That's from a movie called Birdland. Just kidding, La La Land.
Wait, hold on. I knew you were taking some meetings here.
Some generals. With Sony. For music, Columbia Records.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so Belinda, question.
Yes.
Are you gonna be able to see the show? Did you get a comp ticket?
I did get a comp ticket because I have an announcement to make. I am the vocal coach on the Story Pirates benefit show that is tomorrow. I'm the vocal coach. I'm giving tips and tricks to all of the singers and dancers in the show.
Yes, I didn't mention it because I wanted her to. I know you keep your Instagram really tight. You don't show everything.
I have a Finsta.
I know. Well, I'm part of your Finsta, so obviously your Finsta, it's showing more, and also on your close friends, it's a lot more. But I didn't want to tell everyone, but you are the vocal coach. You woke me up, Belinda. You buzzed into my room at 6 a.m. and you told me how important it was to get up early for singers. Why is that?
The reason why you have to get up early for singers is because if you open your mouth to the sun in the morning and you allow those rays to get into your vocal cords, they just sound better. It's almost like how when you tan your skin, you're tanning your voice and you're getting it ready to sing for the day. So here's me before my voice touches the sun. Oh. But here's me after.
Oh my gosh, Belinda, that is so beautiful. Belinda, I am so excited. I feel like because this is such a big show and because I have you as a vocal coach, me and Alex both know that you are going to take good care of us. What are some tips and tricks that you've learned along the way as a singer? I mean, you've been singing for years. And I know you coach as well for years. Basically, when I perform live, it's hard for me to keep my technique.
Of course.
So how do you balance live performance with also vocal technique?
I balance it you know, with lemon and tea and honey and water. And honey, a little bit of confidence. The biggest thing you need to have is confidence. Even though you may be nervous when you're going on stage, Andrew, you need to have confidence that you are the best pop star in the world.
Oh! Okay, it's gonna be confidence. So, look, with that, let me ask you this. Story Pirates fans have a question for you, Belinda.
Yes.
Belinda, can you sing a song about how the rehearsal is going there today?
Oh, absolutely. What sort of style should it be in, Andrew? What do you think?
I think that it should be the style should be country.
Country. Okay.
Because I don't know, y'all can't see this, but Belinda is wearing a tiny cowboy bird hat.
I am.
And you have these beautiful sort of studded, beaded, it almost looks like glittery cowboy boots on your little claws.
I do. Yes, I do. I wanted to dress up for the benefit rehearsal specifically. Tomorrow is a different outfit.
Is it country? What's tomorrow's outfit?
Oh, I can't tell you.
Okay, I can't wait.
Okay, so here's how the rehearsal's going today. Woke up this morning, California, can't wait for a rehearsal today. Saw the cast and we got ready. We're singing slow, nice and steady. We're getting the lights all ready for the show. We don't know how it's gonna go, just kidding. It's gonna go amazingly. And that's how it's going in California.
Oh, the crowd goes wild. I can tell that you opened your mouth up to the rays of sun this morning.
I did, yes.
I also loved how you did, and I'm going to try to use this during the show, but you kind of, I think it was not California, but it's going to go amazingly. For amazingly, you said amazing lay.
Amazing lay.
So is that something?
That's a technique as well. So when you open up, to me, the beak, when I open up my beak.
Right. For us, that's our mouths.
For you, it's a mouth, but for me, it's a beak.
Yep.
You want to make it as sonorous as possible.
Mhm.
And you want to think
Focus
from the
the
tip,
sound.
you want to think from the tip of the beak to the back of the mouth, right? The tip of the beak to the back of the mouth.
Which is actually a good warm-up speech-wise.
encourage-
Tip of the teeth, back of the mouth.
I
That's what
actually
you open up with.
encourage all of the listeners right now to say tip of the beak,
Back of the mouth. Tip of the beak, back of the mouth. Tip of the beak, back of the mouth. Tip of the beak, back of the mouth.
And then they are ready for their own benefit show today, if they have one.
Oh my gosh, Belinda, thank you so much. I know that I know that Alex requested a special coaching.
I do
So
have to.
you have to get to that.
I have to go coach her. Yes, I have to go coach her.
What's the most fun thing about coaching with Alex?
The fun thing about coaching with Alex is we just have fun. We're
Exactly.
just pranking each other the whole time.
Exactly.
You know,
She's
it's
such
just,
a prankster.
She's such a prankster. Yes, it's incredible.
Yes, I know that from working on SPTV. She's constantly pranking me. She's leaving banana peels. She's doing all the classic tricks.
I know, it's incredible.
Anyway,
Yes.
Belinda, I know that you are gonna. Belinda has to sort of fly away. Unfortunately, she can't fly because of the boots.
I know. Yes, I it's harder for me to fly, so I will have to just literally walk away.
Belinda, we love you so much. Thank you
Oh,
so
I
much
love
for
you.
being here.
I'm so happy to have been here.
Belinda, we're gonna coach later. Belinda is actually plopping down. I'm telling you,
Goodbye, goodbye.
she ran back to say that goodbye. She's plopping away. Everyone, we have a couple more things to get to in our roll call. Let's go to a quick song because after the vocal coach with Belinda, Alex is going to be here. Write in any comments you have for Alex and we will get into it. But before then, let's listen to Diggy Day.
My fellow kid Americans, this is your president, Mike.
We like Mike.
And as my first decree, I declare tomorrow will be a holiday. I hope you all like. It's the day when everyone, everywhere, no matter how big or small, will be able to dig as much as they want, and the day will be called
everyone digs.
Yeah, dig a day. It's the day that's way easy to celebrate. You know,
We know.
all you have to do is grab your favorite spoon and go, whoa, whoa. Go, whoa. And you dig to your heart's content until you can't dig anymore. And also you eat crushed chocolate cake. The cake represents dirt. Cake is dirt.
Diggy day, diggy 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 day, diggy day, diggy 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 day, diggy day, diggy day, diggy day, diggy day. It's the day that everyone digs. Diggy day, diggy 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 day, diggy day, diggy 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 day, diggy day, diggy day, diggy day, diggy day, the day that everyone digs.
Okay, everyone. See you tomorrow for the first annual Diggy Day. Okay, everyone. Happy Diggy Day. Y'all ready to get diggy with it? Here we go.
Diggy day, diggy 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 day, diggy day, diggy 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 day, diggy day, diggy day, diggy day, diggy day. It's the day that everyone.
Wait! Everybody look! I think I found something.
Hey everyone, James found something.
It's a treasure chest, and it's unlocked. I don't believe it. It's the legendary cheesecake of eternal life. The legendary cheesecake of eternal life. The cake of legend. The legendary cheesecake. The legendary cheesecake of eternal life.
Eat that cake, eat that cake, eat that cake and become eternal. Eat that cake, eat that cake, eat that cake and become eternal. Eat that cake, eat that cake, eat that cake and become eternal. Now Kid America is eternal.
All right, everyone. I think that was a pretty successful first Diggy Day. We dug a little bit, had some cake, and became immortal.
Diggy day, diggy 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 day, diggy day, diggy 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 day, diggy day, diggy day, diggy day, diggy day. It's the day that everyone digs. Diggy day, diggy 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 day, diggy day, diggy 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 day, diggy day, diggy day, diggy day, diggy day. The day that everyone digs.
Dig.
And we're back. Welcome to Story Pirates Radio. Get that theme song going. We're going to still have the... Oh, I love this. We're half doing roll call, half doing Story Pirates Radio. We've got some excellent comments in the chat. Sailor the Wonder Dog already has a question for a friend for years. My partner in crime here at Story Pirates. Everybody welcome Alex. Alex, how you doing today?
Whoop whoop! I'm doing so well. I'm so excited to be here. I gotta tell you, I don't know what time it is. I don't know where I am in time, but I'm happy to be here.
Listen, I know, and your voice sounds so just sort of relaxed. You just had a coaching with Belinda.
I did.
And
I did.
I mean, the two of us, we can talk, be like real right now. I was surprised when I heard that they were getting us a vocal coach for the tour. Did you see that coming?
You want to know what? I didn't see it coming, but I am excited about it. I have to tell you all how difficult it was to sing in Denver, Colorado. We were in Denver first, and now we're in Los Angeles. This tour is taking us all across this beautiful country. And the thing about Colorado, I'm sure some of you know this already, but there's something really interesting when you go to Colorado. You have to deal with a different altitude. Does anybody out there know what that word is? Altitude?
I mean, I basically just learned what it is, Alex. Basically, like, isn't it when you're really high up, the altitude changes?
Exactly, and it makes it harder to do things that you would do very easily at what we like to call sea level, which is where we were in New York. We're right on the water.
And when you say it makes things hard that you would usually be able to do easily, essentially you mean breathe.
I mean breathe. I mean sing. I mean sing and dance and breathe all at the same time.
It's easier to lose your breath. So to that point, I think you're right. It's good they called him Belinda. We could have used her in Denver.
We could have used her in Denver, but shoulda, coulda, woulda. She's here now.
She's here now. Alex, we have a question from Sailor. Oh, that's not right. Sorry. We've got a question from Sailor the Wonder Dog's family. Are you ready for this? Hi, Alex. We want to know which Story Pirates song you love singing the most. You currently love singing the most, and why? Great question.
Great question. I actually think my favorite song that I like singing right now is Cats Sit On You.
Mm-hmm.
It's so fun, and it's so jazzy and brings me back to a different time. I love it. Also, I wish you all could see the dance break
Oh my gosh.
that we have to do. And I just have to be real with you. Andrew and I are not trained dancers. We are trained dancers in a way, but not the way you think.
Exactly. I would say in the, like, me and Alex, as you know, because you've listened to the radio, we grew up doing theater together, and we would be in the part of the cast that are like, the singers. And we would do it. We'd do a group number if we had to, and we'd work hard to blend in. But in this show, me, Jamie, and Alex get to do a dance break in the middle of Cats Sit On You. And Alex, I know that you're on the same page as me. We feel like we are Broadway trained dancers every time. Do you agree? Is that how you're living?
I do. That is how I'm living. I see myself fully on a Broadway stage doing a iconic number from any iconic performance. But you want to know what? Cats Sit On You is an iconic number.
Mm-hmm.
And the Story Pirates Tour is an iconic show. And we are giving iconic performances.
We are, and quite frankly, like, we are sitting here in the balcony of the Wiltern Theater. It is a huge, beautiful theater. Y'all, be ready for anything. They're setting up the cues. Alex is singing a Cats Sit On You number that is a totally reimagined version of the song. Still has everything you love, but I think, you'll be super excited to hear it. We have another question.
Uh-huh.
Jane and Bray and Casey are saying, is Alex singing in the show too? Which songs is she singing? Cue for both of you. Do you get stage fright anymore, or how do you prepare for before going on stage? Sweaty hugly from us, and 5 huge high fives and feathers to Alex and Belinda from us too. So Alex, the questions are basically they want to know your track in the show, and they also want to know Jane and Bryn also want to know if we get stage fright and how do we prepare before going on stage. What comes up first for you?
First of all, I gotta say, ooh, Jane and Bryn, hi you two. Yes. Oh my gosh, it's so awesome to see you in the
chat.
This is amazing. Okay, now, I will say, I still get stage fright. I get stage fright all the time. And you want to know what helps me? It helps me to connect with my friends on stage. It helps me to connect with Andrew.
Mm-hmm.
And Lee says this all the time. As long as I'm having fun, I promise the audience is having fun. So I just have to breathe in and out and just remember to make myself laugh at least once on that stage. And I think that's been happening.
Oh my gosh. Has it been happening? It hasn't been happening. This is a great question because I love, Alex, I love that you still get stage fright. I think that checks out, Alex. I feel like, Alex, you're a really excitable person, and that's what we love about you. And I could see you getting a stage fright, but you'd never know it. Stage fright can feel good. Stage fright can be exciting. For me, I just get excited at this point. I don't get stage fright anymore. But I do agree with what Alex is saying about connecting with people on stage. I think me and Alex, and this will answer another one of your questions. So the show opens with Nothing is Impossible. I'm the narrator and Alex is singing Glitter. So it's very fun to have little just moments of connection between me and Alex where we're kind of just having fun and laughing with each other. Alex cannot stop laughing during Cats Sit On You. Alex, the show, Alex's big number is Cats Sit On You. And for whatever reason, every time, there are big giant cat heads that come out, and Alex, I think, is taken out of her body and is like, what is my life right now? She's just laughing. I feel like the joy is just coming through. What is it that you're laughing at?
I'm going to tell you all, I have not been able to once fully get through Cats Sit On You without truly stopping what I'm doing to laugh out loud. And it's only because I'm envisioning it through all of your eyes. Like when the big cat head comes out, I'm thinking of you, Jane and Bryn, and you laughing, and then I laugh. That's what happens. I'm thinking of all of our radio listeners looking at these cat heads, and then I am giddy. I can't stop laughing.
Yes, Alex is like excited about the reaction from the kids. We have the Grimmiest kids say, Alex, we're happy to hear your voice. We are so happy to hear your voice. And also, Alex, look, me and Alex obviously have been working on SPTV, as you all know, and we are so close to finishing up a few episodes. I sent Alex the first episode a couple days ago, and I am feeling so excited about it, Alex. Are you? I'm like really pumped for this next season.
I am so excited. I'm so excited for you all to see it. We just added music to it, which is such a fun element and really inspires everyone. I love it so much. I'm so excited for you all to see SPTV.
Yeah, you guys are going to absolutely love it. I think we're gonna go to another song. Now we have a show to rehearse. I mean, I can't believe it, but Alex, thank you so much for being here. We love you so much, Alex. Alex, before you leave us, what are you most excited about for, not for the show tomorrow, but for the tech rehearsal today?
Okay, I am so excited because I get to meet some new pirates today.
Yes, I was just saying this.
I'm so excited because we're in New York and a lot of our pirates are in California. So we don't get to interact with the California pirates as much as I like to. We have 2 different ships and 2 different docks, and I'm very excited.
It's like a big family reunion that we get to be at, which is so fun. Okay, Alex. Alex has to run. Thank you so much, Alex. We love you. Have a great rehearsal. Teddy says hello.
Hi, Teddy.
Okay, let's take a beat, and we're gonna listen to The Fairy Without Wings. Woo!
Hi, my name is Franny. I'm 6 years old and I'm from New York City. And this is my story, The Fairy Without Wings.
Open your hearts and open your minds. We're gonna tell you a tale of self-discovery. It's about a fairy, the water kind, and how she became the fairy that she was always meant to be. She was different, so she didn't have confidence inside. She didn't think that she could fit in even if she tried. So when she saw the other fairies, she would run and hide. We're gonna tell you why. See, she was a water fairy, but she had a fairly big problem. While most fairies have wings, I'm a fairy and I don't got them. She used to have them, but one day they were spirited away. But why she couldn't say. I wonder if I'll ever fly again. But then one day when she was on her own, she met a new friend that was quite the find. Another fairy who was all alone, and one who was a different fairy from the water kind. While the water fairy had blue hair on her head, this new fairy, she had hair of gold instead. And when the water fairy asked, why aren't you flying overhead? This is what the new fairy said. You see, I'm a sun fairy, but I have a fairly big problem. While most fairies have wings, I'm a fairy and I don't got them. She used to have them, but one day they were spirited away. But why she couldn't say. I wonder if I'll ever fly again. Hey, I don't have wings either. Do you want to play? Okay. And from then on, neither fairy was ever lonely again. Lonely again. They would spend their days playing hide and seek as best of friends. And then one day, in their own good time, the fairies came across a waterfall.
Welcome.
And underneath something seemed to shine. So to the water the fairies did call. Hey
fairly big problem. Both of you lost your wings, well, this waterfall has got them. I saw you had them one day, and I had to spirit them away. I'm gonna say, Sun Fairy, you have water magic in you.
I do?
And Water Fairy, you've got sun magic too.
Cool.
So Sun Fairy, take these wings of blue and you'll be done. Water Fairy, take these, the color of water sparkling in the sun.
So the two fairies, they finally got their wings. Got their wings. And the water fairy's hair turned from blue to pink. Hey, let's fly. And off from the ground they shot into the sky, flying with sun and water magic inside. And then behind them in their magical wings, the very first rainbow was very first rainbow was very first rainbow was made. And so the fairies, they flew round the rainbow together. We finally found our wings and now we'll be flying forever. It was a wonderful day, their wings were spirited away. But now they're here to stay. That, my friends, is how a rainbow. That, my friends, is how a rainbow. That, my friends, is how a rainbow was created.
Story Pirates Radio.
Oh, and we're back. It's just me now. This has been such a fun show so far. I love having so many guests. We have a couple of more comments to get to that I will not be missing. You better believe it. So let's see. Who do we have here? We've got hashtag fashion icon. Oh yeah. Hashtag fashion icon is in the chat. And they say, "Hey Andrew, how are you? Toot! I'm trying to finish the Percy Jackson book series, so good, and I'm on the last one called The Last Olympian. Have you read the Percy Jackson books? What is your favorite book series? Good luck with the show today at the Wiltern Fashion Icon out." Love you, Fashion Icon. Thank you for those words of encouragement. I have heard amazing things about the Percy Jackson book series, and the premise of the book seems so fun. I've not read them yet, but I definitely want to. My favorite book series, I mean, this is, not really a super novice answer, or like, this is a novice answer, actually. This is not a, oh gosh, let me think of a word. It's not a unique answer, I guess, but I guess I'd have to say the Harry Potter book series. The Harry Potter book series are the best in my opinion. They're so good. But thank you so much for the good luck, and enjoy reading The Last Olympian, because you will always be my last Olympian. We've got a question from the Grimmiest Kids. What is your favorite part of the show for tomorrow? And can I play the candy invention? Of course I can. Favorite part of the show tomorrow is definitely the story creation zone, where we get to make up a show on the spot with suggestions from the audience, from the kids in the audience. That's my favorite part. That's so fun. But other than that, I also sing Riding a Seagull, and that's super fun. I don't know, I love it all, but I think the story creation zone, Grimmiest Kids, that's gonna be the most fun. Let's see. Oh, one more question from the East Coast. What kind of pies are being thrown into pirates' faces? So funny that you just asked that, because just as we were listening to The Fairy Without Wings, we got Greg, who is a story pirate in LA, came over and was like, "Hey, are you getting a pie in the face? We're having a meeting about the pies in the face." And I said, "I'm doing the radio, but I'll be there after." So right now there is a literal meeting going on. What pies are being baked? I hope they're blueberry pies. I hope there's chocolate involved, or maybe some like chocolate pudding pie. That's what I want. We can pray. Okay, let's see who else is here. I think that is our last. That sums up our extended Story Pirates roll call. That was really fun, everyone. That roll call mixed with amazing, incredible, interviews.
Write in a comment. We read them all. I adore the weekend. Now it's time for Story Pirates Roll Call.
That was Story Pirates roll call. Y'all, let's listen to the candy invention. It's been a while since we listened to that one. This is a video that I made during quarantine when I was in my house, and I was like, what should I do? I think I'll build a candy invention because this story is amazing.
This is my story, The Candy Invention. Once there was an inventor. She once made a candy invention.
I'm an inventor. What's up? Hi, hello. Watch as I transform these shoes to marshmallows.
One afternoon, it went wild and turned the planet to candy.
It's me, the mayor. Work in school's been banned. Sorry, somehow the earth has turned to candy land.
So she immediately turned it off. But she still had to save the planet. So she set off to Molasses Mountain to talk to Cone, the wild dog. But you need to know one thing about Cone.
Oh, it's the inventor. My invention was an epic fail.
Oh, don't worry, darling. I'll use my magic tail.
Magic. So he shook his paw and boom! The planet was back. The end.
Welcome back to Story Pirates Radio.
Story Pirates Radio.
Y'all, I am considering, as a little treat, this has been such a fun show so far. Jack, Benjamin, and Matthew are saying we submitted it through the form. Read our story. I will definitely read your story. If you want me to read it live on the air, I can also do that. But I'm going to have to wait till next week because I do not have access to the files right now. But that would be an amazing thing that we do next week. A couple of announcements. Tomorrow's show will be at the regular time. And it will be hosted by the one, the only, Brandon. So everybody can just log into the show at our normal time. Y'all, I wanted to tell you, I got to visit in LA a store called Makayobi in Little Tokyo. It is my favorite. I buy so many of my clothes from this store. And I got to go to the store in person, which was such a treat. I literally got butterflies before going in. I felt like I was in Disney World. You would have thought that I was literally in Disney World. I mean, it was just truly amazing. Y'all, I think what I want to do is give you a little taste of the beginning of the first episode of the new season of SPTV. I probably shouldn't show anyone, but I really, really want to. So we are getting also, Drumpa is saying, do you see my comment? Yes, I do, Drumpa. Jane and Bryn say, have so much fun tomorrow. Thanks for hosting the radio show. Thanks for hosting the show for the SP Radio crew from the rehearsals. You guys are the best. We love you, Jane and Bryn. Let's be a little naughty and show you all a sneak preview before we leave of season 2 of SPTV. Do y'all want to see that? I think that would be a good way to kind of start to conclude our show. Okay, we're gonna do this. Let's see if this will work. Here we go, everyone.
and cereal. No thanks. I don't touch this stuff. Hi, you've reached Alex, the host of SPTV, the show that's all about you writing great stories. I cannot answer the phone right now because ever since season 1 of SPTV ended, I have been catching up on sleep. Don't bother leaving a message, I only text. Okay, bye. Alex, it's me, the network. Oh my gosh, how long have I been sleeping? I've slept till the year 5505. Pick up the phone, Alex. Hello? Hello, Alex. It's me, the network. Your boss. I am so sorry to tell you this, but I think I've overslept by several centuries. How am I still alive? How are you still alive? Sweetie, flip the calendar around. Whoops. Anyway, enough chit-chat. Alex, I need you to come into the office right away. I have big news. Please tell me. I can't stand the suspense. Oh, fine. Alex, the big news is you are no longer the host of SPTV. What?
SPTV, write a story.
And that's all I'm going to show. I am so excited, and I hope that you two are very excited. Let me know in the comments if you're excited about what you just saw. And with that, it is time to conclude this amazing show. This was so fun, everyone. I gotta get to rehearsal.
I guess we made it to the end. Let's pretend we got a little more time for a goodbye song. Go be creative and be kind, and we'll find each other right here next week. It won't take long. I can't wait till I hear how your week went. I can't wait till next week when we'll be back again.
Getting some great comments from the listeners about their excitement over the little sneak preview. So happy. Love you all. I love that Jane and Bryn's mom loves the joke about not leaving a message because she only texts. And yes, I left you in suspense. Alex is not the host of season 2. What's gonna happen? You'll have to watch it all soon. I love you all. Stay creative and stay kind. My computer's going to die. I got to go. I love you all. See you tomorrow. The radio show is going to be at 11, normal time, hosted by Brendan. And I will be back next Sunday to host the radio. Bless you all. I love you so much. Stay creative and stay kind.